Come on, everybody, gather around. Let's chat up a storm about stuff. Come on, you guys. Let's get you late, early bloomers in here. Let's chit chat. Let's make life a little bit better for you. Let's do this and make it better for you. Come on. You always got stuff to talk about. Yeah, I got a tighter shirt on this time, so you can really see the guns. You see the guns. You see, getting the pectorals in there, shoulders. Look how big that tricep is. Look how big that motherfucker is. You see how big that is? That's huge. That big old motherfucking tricep. That's not ain't so bad. Ain't as big as the other one though, but can't complain. But yeah, I'm bored as fuck. What do you want to talk about? Bored as fuck. What do you want to talk about? Anything. Doesn't matter. If you want to talk to me, you gotta like and subscribe. That was connection issue. I gotta get those subscription fees up like crazy. And comment on everything. Doesn't matter what it is. I don't care what you have to comment on. Comment how big my arms are. It doesn't matter. I think I'm gonna leave my TV on. I think that TV gives me good light. Okay, well, I don't need to do that anymore. Save some internet. Internet's a little funky in the morning. It's 4:28 a.m. in Central United States. I'm bored and I want to talk. I think I'm gonna actually a little bit. I always got a little black underneath their eyes. It's really hard to get rid of that. It's very amazing how hard it is to get rid of the black underneath your eyes. Even if you do sleep a lot at night, it's hard to catch up with sleep. You can't. Let's chat. Oh. Do what the message says. I'm not gonna get views based upon my streams, which I can understand they're a little long. It drives me crazy because I put so much time into it, but I don't get a lot of gamers. I'm trying to do multi-channel stuff, so I'll do talk alongs because I can waste as much time as I want because I don't have a job right now. So you can tell everybody. Just tell everybody, hey, look at that pretty asshole on there. Come on. Look at that pretty asshole on there. Get him up there. Come on. Get about 10K max. If it goes up past that, I'll let it be. Good, but the connection seems to be messed up. But you know what? Whatever. I don't think it's the camera. I think it's YouTube. YouTube can't stand my pretty ass. They're like, oh, that's unfair. Take him out. You only got 7 subscribers. Take him out now. I don't want him here anymore. I love this shit. I love it so much. I love being on here. I love talking to people. I definitely enjoy talking to people, especially when they actually have good conversations. I had a couple perverts. One was like really bad, but It's not every day you see, a man that has girth. A normal man doesn't have girth unless, most times it never do. It takes a lot of work. Building muscle is a constant work. So when people think, I'm going to build muscle for 1 year and I'll be done, it takes years. Like, you'd be very surprised how long it takes to build a good set of muscles. And how much you might have a chance to actually lose it too. You'd be surprised. Come on, camera. Come on, connection. Don't fuck up on me. This connection's stupid. Anyway, I have one of my friends. I posted all my stuff on Facebook. So I do have a Facebook. It's not my name. It's not my channel name. But I am going to put it up there. So if anyone watches, you can look at my Facebook. I don't really have a lot of shit on my Facebook, but it's an easy way to pull people in because you have social media. Everyone goes on social media. Not everyone goes on YouTube. And specific things you have to look up in that. So I hope I get more subscribers that way. I really want to reach 1,000 for the end of this year. Hopefully by October, November. I'll play a bunch of spooky shit. I don't know what to do this summer. I'm going through Final Fantasy VII Remake. I can't say that game is really fun to watch. It's kind of boring, actually. People say, that one guy said, I love Final Fantasy VII. I'm like, oh, yeah, Final Fantasy VII is a good game. But it's boring to watch. Unless the person's really exciting. But I'm not no Twitch person that has, like, bunny ears on and shit. I mean, I can wear tight clothes like this. Doesn't it make it more exciting? I'm like, does that make it more exciting? No. Oh boy. I'm very tired. I try to do about 30 or 40 minutes. I don't know if I can do an hour. Because I don't want to. I'm tired. I'm very tired, actually. I'm going to try to stay up drinking G Fuel and that. It's hitting pretty late. It's past 4:30 right now. I'll at least go to bed before 5. So you got like 24 minutes. You got 24 minutes to get in here. You got 24 minutes to subscribe. Even if you don't fucking like it, you can like it. Just like it all. Just like it all. Just to see me, you should like it. You like it, right? Like I mean, the girls that I talk to, which is like, one's my friend. I actually know her. She actually did subscribe and like a lot of my stuff, or at least a good amount of it. One of the girls I haven't seen yet. I don't know if she's gonna come on or not. Somebody has come on. Got so many. I'm gonna get so many crushes. Hey, Zoe from Eurogamer. Come on. You know you want this. Come on. Come on. Your English ass wants a piece of a real American. A real man. Not them toupee wearing guys. You got a man with girth. With with more of that. That'd be ridiculously hilarious. Someone watch this, that watch Eurogamer, like, oh yeah, this guy called Cute Guy Gamer is, seems like he likes you. She's, I got 5 subscribers. Come on, Bring over your fan base. I'm not afraid of gay people. I've been down the road before with a guy, so I know how it is. I'm not gonna be all like, oh my god, you said fabulous. I don't give a fucking shit. To me, I'm learning this the hardest way possible. Don't judge people. It's hard. I'm not here to make you believe everything that I say. It's just for you to do the things you want to do with a better way of thinking about it. That's my guideline. Always my guideline. The biggest guideline ever. If you can have good emotions and love yourself and be confident, and it comes down, you think being in good shape does it, by all means, be in good shape. Do I feel confident because my muscles are bigger? Yeah, I do. I like it. I get more attention from the guys. Get more attention from guys I do from girls. Girls do look at me in that, but they really don't like talking to me too much. They're all like, oh, look at that ass. And I'm like, yeah, look at that ass. And there's this whole bunch of dad assing around, and then no one talks. But then again, I'm not the one that be like, hey, babe, you know that hole in the bathroom? See you at 10. Oh, you'd be surprised how fucked up the world is. You'd be surprised. I see you at 10. Yeah. Behind those closed doors, through the stall, make it happen. Yeah. But I was watching this one porno in that, and it was like a glory hole porno for women. Basically, what it is, women like. Basically, what they do is they like put their legs out, and like they show off their stuff, and guys literally they pay to go in there and to screw them. So these guys go in there, and there's multiple guys. Shit, there'll be a line of guys waiting to bang one chick if she's hot enough or she's got the type of thing that guy likes. I'm like, dude, come on, that's fucking. It's just so disgusting. If I was a man and I went to, I guess it would be a glory hole whorehouse or whatever it is. This is not in America. This is in a different part of the world. And like, they're all on birth control. I mean, they're very clean. Like, they take really good showers and that. They get stuff cleaned out a lot. But still, it's fucking ridiculous. I guess there had to be precautions to be like, okay, big yawn. I guess there had to be precautions for it, but just seeing it. No, I mean, I couldn't want to. I would not want a messy pussy. I want that shit to be firm and look good. I don't want flappers. I don't want it to be like flapping around and shit. I don't like all these fucking flapping noises. Then again, like suction noises, fine, but it's just not my forte. I mean, I don't want to, look at a girl, her lips are hanging down to her fucking ankles. Hey, who lives in this damn thing? Oh man, this is you? Make a house out of this shit. What the fuck's this shit? I know some of you girls out there probably have like flappy ass, nasty ass pussy lips. I know you do. Then again, that's what everyone do. It's not for me to judge you. It doesn't mean I can't make fun of you. Cool thing about making fun of people, you're having fun with the issue or whatever that's happening to them. You're using it in a funny term, so you should be happy someone's making fun of you. You got big old pussy flaps. Why you need to drive a car? You just flop those puppies out and swing away and you'll float. You like hover, but You grab from here like, oh, 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 yeah, yeah, flapping those wings. Oh, oh, God. Oh, I'm an asshole, but that shit's funny though. Would someone get upset with it? I don't know. If someone made fun of you because your butthole stinks, you kind of get like, okay, everyone's asshole stinks. I mean, when you fart, shit stinks. People get offended by it. They're like, oh my God, you just farted right in front of me. It's always one of those prissy men or women that act like their buttholes never do anything wrong. But when they like go in the bathroom, they're the ones with the worst shits. There's the one with the worst farts. They sit there all day, making sure they don't blow ass all over the floor. It is gross. I don't know what. I mean, think about back then. Think about before we had razors. You know how hairy people were? Just think about it for a moment. It's fucking disgusting. I mean, you're not big about it. I mean, it's just ridiculous how much of a fucking bush a man and a woman would have if they didn't shave or they didn't trim their shit. It'd be disgusting. Ew, that's why they think that we evolved from monkeys. No one knows. At least with the evolvement part, people don't know. People believe the Earth's round, even though it's not. But the evolving part is definitely a little bit more of a spectacle. A lot of people believe that we were, creatively designed, which is true. I believe we were. Because, like, monkeys are on par with humans with knowledge. Monkeys are on par in the shit that comes out of my ass. I mean, monkeys are nothing like us. They're like 90% like us. But they're not like us. So if the creator made us first and then made everything else, when you think that they were deformed humans, they de-evolved into monkeys. Maybe we were the first beings, and then everything else came after us. Makes you think a little bit, doesn't it? Because what if monkeys are more? What if they were more like us, just not us? See, why they got downgrade humanity? Downgrade humanity say we're monkeys. No, their monkeys were human. Humankind. That's our official narrative. We're meant to be kind. We're meant to be good. Everyone has good narratives. Everyone wants to be good. Bad intentions, but sometimes have good things behind that bad intention. Depending on how bad it is. Can't run be killing people that. Get out of here, that shit. And like the death of someone, how I think about that when it comes down to people killing each other. Number one, someone's gonna love that person. Number two, it's gonna strike the families of both of them really hard because someone died in the family that they loved and probably want to take care of. So now the only thing I do agree with is someone makes a bad choice in life and they go down this way of like doing drugs, joining a cult or a gang or something that makes them feel like they're like have to be destructive, then by all means, you do something stupid and you die because of it. You can't really feel bad for it because their decision was to do that. But their family's still going to love them. And their family's still going to be like, oh my God, my oldest son died because, he got into a shooting with his friend. But it was his choice. So you can't blame the friend. You can't even blame yourself. You blame that person. Self-responsibility. Like, for instance, I had major issues with certain things in my life. I was kind of a bully when I was younger. I was an asshole. I wasn't this big. Obviously, I didn't have big arms and that. And it's semi-big chest. My chest, it's decent size. But like I always want to be strong. But now that I am technically stronger than most people at my gym for the most part, I don't feel like a bully. I feel like I want to secure people's lives. Say, hey, life is meant to be beautiful, like the dolphin in the background. Look at that beauty. Look at the ocean floor. It's beautiful. They do things out of reaction to other things. We do things because we see something. There's a reaction of something, but it's unnatural. In nature, when they eat things because they're hungry. We eat things because we just everything else. We're emotionally burdened. We're upset with ourselves, which has a lot to do with emotional eating, or we decide to fast for a whole entire day and all of a sudden eat 5 bajillion gallons of fucking Oreos, and then all of a sudden we never lose weight. It's like weight loss. Nature gives us. Most animals run 30 minutes to an hour a day. They run around, pick up shit, go in trees and that. Do you ever see a fat animal? Unless it's a fucking cat in your house, you don't. Why? Because they're not overly fed. They're only fed just enough. So you can learn a lot from nature. That's how I learn my stuff. I look at a dog, like I have a puppy named Ruby. She's adorable. If you look at one of my other streams, I think she's in it, and my other dog, Liger's in it. Why does a dog come up to you? She doesn't want to be entertained, or because they care about you. They know when you're hurting. They know when you're overly expressing yourself. So they come up to you and they pout, they cry, they'll lick your face, or like one of my dogs does the paw thing where he'll go like this, and then he'll like put his nose underneath my hand to get him attention. That it's for them, but it's also for you, because just like and where I'm going with this, seeing that is, for instance, the smallest amount of activity to get the most attention. And it's adorable. So like if you like a woman in that, this is where it comes down. I tried it out with one of these. I guess we loved each other. I think it was just a mutual, like, kind of like maybe we bang relationship. But I told her that. I'm like, you don't have to do a lot to get attention. You don't need to show your ass off and shove it in my fucking crotch area to give me attention. Best thing to do is a little thing like having a woman rub on your chest is very attention to. It's actually rather sexual. They walk up to you, give you that kind of like sassy face, or like, sassy face, and you're like, that bathroom stall looks pretty good right now. I'll meet you at 10. We'll make it 8 o'clock. I don't feel like waiting 2 hours. Let's do it now. Fuck your manager. That's the littlest things that work. Or a little pat on the back. If you're manly enough, I grabbed and slapped her ass multiple times, and she enjoyed it. She knew, I knew that she liked me, so I can get away with it. I get away with almost fucking everything. I mean, this woman was obsessed with my face. Like, obsessed with it. I was just like, nothing else she cared about but to see me. Even as of today, she probably still thinks about me and thinks about the stuff that we did, because we did a lot of kinky shit. And I can tell you boys, because you boys, you ain't man. You ain't man like me, I'll tell you that. I don't give a shit how much money you make. I don't give a shit if you're bigger than me. I don't give a shit like that. Now, if you do know the stuff that I know, when it comes down to that, because I like to experiment. I experiment a lot. Experimentation is the best way to learn. So if you can get away with it, that is. If you're not that good looking a guy and you like this girl that's hot as fuck, sometimes you can't get away with certain things. But anyway, so she was one of those girls now that was energetic. Super cute. Like, she didn't have big boobs, but she had a really fat ass on her. She had one of the bubble butts. She was skinny. I'd say she's about 20. I'd say about 20% body fat. 20, 21%, right around that area. She didn't really have big legs in that, which I kind of liked because it made her ass look bigger. She had little tiny legs. She was short. She's like 5'2". I like short girls. I like short girls, but I like tall girls too. So I went up to a Deerberg's. It's one of the shopping centers next to me. And there was this tall, like, kind of like brown mix. I guess she was a mixed black lady. Ooh, man, she was tall. She was about my height. Ooh, man, her body looked good. She had like that fresh in between everything. Going back to this girl at Taco Bell. So at first we tried it out. This is my first time ever being close to a girl that I really, really liked. I was very attracted to. And that I actually tried to get super close to, so to speak. So it all started off very easily. When I'm blank-minded, I speak the truth a lot more. So, like, the first reactions that we had together was that I said something to one of the coworkers about how crappy her boyfriend is. Obviously, he's a piece of shit. He's not a bad guy. He's just not a man like me. He can't handle his shit. So anyway, the general manager, and she was the secondary manager. Not the first, or second, first in general. And she talked to me in that, and they talk about blah, 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 about it. Oh, that's my family, and And I told him, like, yeah, so. Here's what it comes down to. I think, which is a belief, I believe that this guy's an idiot. So they're trying to say I can't say that. I'm like, well, yeah, I can. Because it's called freedom of speech. I say whatever I want to say as long as it's in a good context of not being completely asshole. I can say what I see, and later on, she started to get more attracted to me. She started to see that I noticed things, and then she started to fall for me a little bit. And the first time this stuff happened, it was during I think it was during like January, February. I think it was January. We had a really bad snowstorm. And Taco Bell's about a half a mile away, so to speak. Not too far. So they call me in. So I get, my boots on and that. I got my coat on and that. It wasn't really super cold, but the snow was high. The snow was like, I think it was like 8-9 inches high. It was enough to where when I was walking through the sidewalk, I had to like put my feet up rather high to get through. So I came out there and we spent quite a bit of the morning together. We talked and that and chit chat, did what we normally do. She was teaching me about stuff and that. And then all of a sudden, one of the other girls came in. She was a lot younger than us. She was like a teenager. I was 20. I was like 28. And Crystal is what the girl's name is. She was 25, I think. She was about 3 years younger than me. And like, it was quite a few years ago. She was almost 4 years ago. 3 years ago now. That's one thing that she did was really weird. Now, these are the signs that girls give off a lot that guys don't recognize. So you have to recognize it. I go by eye glaring. Because if you really like someone that's attractive looking, you're going to look at them a lot. Which I did. I stared at her ass a lot. I stared at her face a lot. She's very cute. She's got a nice, round, fat ass, So I stared at that stuff a lot. Same thing with her. She stared at my face a lot. She stared at my physique a lot. She stared at how big my ass is. I got a big old ass. Quit thinking about it, you bunch of perverts. Actually, think about all you want. Just don't tell me. You can like and subscribe and then comment later, be like, look who she that. Where that ass at? Dead ass. That ass? Dead ass. But the scenario was that what was the scenario? It was actually happened, but to you it's the scenario. She came up to me and for some reason she started like tickling me. She started like tickling my stomach and that. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It was the most stupidest thing I've ever seen a woman do towards a guy. I'm like, if she walked up to me and said, "Hey, you're pretty hot," I would understand, but she literally was tickling me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not a fucking kid. I'm like 10 inches taller than you and older than you. What the fuck, you weirdo? Of course, she didn't believe my age. I massaged my jaw. Oh, oh man. Well, anyway, she tickled me. And I went on a little offensive. I knew that she wanted it. So I picked her up. As soon as I picked her up, she instantly wrapped her legs around me. I'm like, dude, this girl kind of slutty, but okay. So I was walking her in to like the little manager place and Taco Bell is like very tiny space. And there's a billboard there. And I looked before I kind of like pushed her onto it with her bag. There's thumbnails, like little sticky tags. And there wasn't. I slammed her on there. Oh my God. After that, she was gone. She was just like wanting to suck my dick and do all this crazy shit. I'm like, okay. And she was talking to the other girl about it. And I was just like, she was doing the whole gesture thing and all that stuff, the tongue and stuff like that. And I asked her, I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, do you want to blow me off? She's like, shh, because the other manager person came in and he's a gay guy. He liked me too. So I was just like, and he had like a really like lispy kind of sound of voice. He just very unique voice. And like, and I didn't care because I was sitting there and she cared. She didn't want anyone else to know. But you're sitting there talking to a 16, 17-year-old woman about blowing off a guy. Like, why? Why would you trust her? Then again, nothing ever happened. She was just all talk. That's it the first time it happened. It happened at Arby's too. I worked at a lot of fast food. At least them two. One of the black girls there had a boyfriend, was massively attracted to me. Her feet were hurting that. Of course, she used the opportunity just, like, let's see, So I massaged her foot in that. I made her feel better in that. And then ever since then, every time I go up there, every time I see her, I'll smirk. She'll like love me. If I give her a hug, she like gets really like touchy in that, not like grab my ass, but like feelings in that, Oh man, I'm crashing hella bad. But yeah, that's kind of what happens. So I don't mind talking. I don't mind if you masturbate or do whatever the hell you have to do. I don't care whatever the fuck you have to do. It doesn't bother me at all. The biggest thing I have to say is, have respect, of the stream. Have respect of what we talk about. Don't sit there and overly push things. Because unfortunately, keep it civil. If you like me because the way I look or whatever it is, comment and say it. Oh, you look really cute, or you're beautiful in that. Don't go too fast. Like, what's your penis size? Can you show me your stuff? This ain't no damn porn channel. It's not the whole point of my channel. I mean, if you want to like get closer to me, you can add me on social media. You can just send me a bunch of pictures on social media. I don't give a shit about social media. YouTube's a little bit different. I don't want any of that stuff. If you want to show off your body in that, you want me to add you as a friend in that, put in the comments, I guess. I mean, you have a whole bunch of fucking guys trying to get there, but I'm a small streamer, so you probably won't have as many guys. You just block them out. But I'll add you on Facebook and that. And if you want to chat with me privately, that'd be fine. I don't mind talking in private. I don't want to go too far because I'm not trying to get in a damn relationship. If it's just something that you want to do because you're just bored or you have anxiety in that or you're just lonely, I guess I could be that breach. I don't mind it. Just like they have e-girls on Twitch, I'll be an e-boy on YouTube. There's a couple of them on there. I can't say they look like me. They ain't definitely, I mean, some of them do, I guess, but I'm a normal person. I'm not someone that puts on fucking makeup and that and like oils their skin and shit and like makes sure they do a bunch of sit-ups and push-ups. I feel like on stream they sit there all stacked as fuck, like, hey guys. I don't give two flying fucks about that. I'm here for you to understand that you could be happy without having someone. And if you want someone, you gotta be happy with yourself first. You love yourself first. You get emotionally controlled. If you want to exercise, have a good looking body in that, by all means, exercise and diet. I can talk about all that stuff with you because I'm going through the change myself. I guess I'm doing more of the bulking phase first, and then I'm losing weight later on. Like right now, I am losing weight. I think I dropped like a couple pounds, maybe a little bit more. I don't know yet. I haven't really tried it out, but or weighed myself. But these streams and playing games and that keeps me up really late, which causes me to burn off a lot more calories where I don't want to eat because I'm tired as fuck right now. But like I'm pushing myself to succeed to be like, let's go. That small push, I mean, I still got like, if you can see, I'll make you see right here. Almost there. See that food right there? That was 6 grams of beef or turkey beef. Ate 3 grams of it, maybe a little more. I got to eat the rest of that before I go to bed. And I don't want to because I'm not hungry. Because I had garlic bread. So I had to eat a whole meal again because I've been up for the last like 5 hours without eating. And I take G Fuel and that. G Fuel, man, I'll tell you what, that really, really, really gives you massively high metabolism. And it really fucks with you too. Makes your stomach hurt when you don't eat with it. And it's getting hot in my room because I got all these damn lights on. That light bulb's hot. It gets about 100, 120 degrees. I thought I'd be able to pick up some people tonight. I guess not. That's what happens. Well, I'm going to massage my jaw and see if anyone else comes in. Handy dandy massager. Oh, that feels really good. Oh. You haven't never massaged your jawline before? Oh my god, it feels so good. Oh. It's like scratching the ears of a dog. Especially you get it right here where the jaw connects and it hits your ear. It hits the inside of your ear. Oh god, it feels so good. Oh, that feels really fucking good. Oh. Yeah, this one hurts a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels so good itching my ear. You ever had dry ear? Oh, it feels so good to itch it. Ooh, that feels really good. So you perverted girls out there giving me like showing you my cum face, you're gonna like this shit. Like, oh, oh, that ear. Oh my god, it feels so good. Oh, the neck, the tendon in the neck, pull it up to the ear, pull it down. Tell you how it's true. This is really good to jack off with too. It is really good. There's a lot of things to pleasure yourself. I mean, you can just buy sex dolls. If you have excess money in that, I have like a G cup boob or boot tits, and like they're wonderful. Maybe if I get more people, and I'll show it in that. I mean, I can't get blamed for because it's not even fucking real boobs, but the stuff works really well. And honestly, it builds up your confidence too, because every man wants to see a girl's boobs. So when you actually get even it's fake and that, but like it still symbolizes the same thing. It's all in your mind. Oh, that feels really good. Oh, oh, that feels really fucking good. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, shit really works really well. Even for women that, if you get you spend about 300, maybe $400 on a good silicone mannequin doll for you. Get like an 8-inch pecker or something like that. That's what you want or whatever size you want. Doesn't matter. It just costs more for bigger. You can practice. Practicing's everything. Like sexual stuff doesn't really. No one teaches that shit. Nobody teaches you that stuff because they're like, oh, it's downgrading. Like you're an idiot. Like sexual interaction is like the best way why we live half the time. I mean, sex is very, very good. Well, it's only good when you know how to fucking do it. Like countless women get pregnant because guys can't hold their balls. Well, that's the fucking reason why. They can't hold their fucking nuts because they never practice. You gotta practice that shit. Practice before you screw a girl. Because to me, that's important. The statistics show that women don't get off nearly much as men during actual sexual activity. Most times because men don't know what they're doing. Men only know how to get themselves off, but some of them don't care about how getting a girl off. You can tell by looking at their relationship. You can tell like how like the man acts. Like for instance, that girl that I screwed around with at Taco Bell, she didn't want to even have sex with their fucking boyfriend. I'm saying that like, because one of the times I got emotional with her, I'm like, see, she's like, so you're saying you want to bang me, but you go home and bang him. And then she's like, well, yeah, but that's my boyfriend that I have to. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't do shit. You don't do nothing at all. So you want to bang a better looking guy, but you still want to bang the boyfriend because you have to keep him tame so he doesn't know that you're getting your face crawled up in with another man's tongue, basically wanting to do stuff with me. And I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking ridiculous. If you're a girl out there that has a boyfriend and you see me in that, don't pull that axe bullshit. Not saying every girl does that. Most girls are pretty damn loyal. I just noticed the more trashy you are, the less educational you are, more or less, you're gonna be doing that shit. Oh man. You'd be very surprised how many people cheat on each other. I gotta fluff out my shit. Oh, it's getting hot. Getting hot. Getting hot in here. So hot, I take off all my clothes. Oh man. So how'd you got a big ol' ass? You gotta air yourself out. You got a big ol' ass. Look at that stomach of mine. I'm not skinny. Look at that. I know it's funny, isn't it? I got that got ab gut. My abs are right here. My abs are up. Abs are. I ain't tightened up. This is me tighten up my abs. My abs are like right there. My abs are. So people like doing sit-ups and that. Fine, do your damn sit-ups. All I say is, when you do sit-ups thinking you're gonna lose your stomach, no, it's all about cardio. You can build muscle all over the place. You know, but the problem is you get too much abs, it makes your stomach stick out. And that's a fucking problem. That's why I don't do abs anymore. I just do cardio. I'm trying to get that fat to go away so I can have the abs show. I guess. Man, almost 50 minutes. Well, it's 5 o'clock. I'm getting the fuck off here. I'm very surprised that no one didn't join in. So you late perverted motherfuckers are gonna come in here and talk about stupid shit. But yeah. Watch this video about my life. I guess I'm blogging. Comment below about what your life is. If you ever had a crush that deal with, a woman having a boyfriend, all that stuff and that. Comment below. Tell me your story in that. I always like to relate to people. Because you can't learn unless you relate. That's how it always works. But yeah, definitely. Like, subscribe. Subscribe for the love of God. Cool thing about YouTube, it doesn't cost you anything, but it doesn't make me any money. That's the shittiest part. But anyway, I'm going to go massage my neck a little bit more. Oh, get that damn knot out. Anyway, you guys have a good morning and stay positive. Keep your ass smiling that. And, don't be too big of a pervert. We'll see you later.